This morning, Kenyan time, I got a very strange text message, and I'll just read what the text message said. Kindly please find out, I'm very concerned, where's Chebukati? I've not seen him since yesterday till now. Okay? Now, this message was received from one of my subscribers, who apparently must be very close to the chairman. Now, of course, when you receive messages like this, you don't act on them immediately. So, and it was still very early. So I decided I'll wait and check later on my sources and my contacts here and there. Okay? And I forgot about it and I continued working. Now, later in the day, it has emerged. I got information that I already posted this in Club 1999, that actually the chairman said his life was in danger. Okay? This report is available on the net. This information is also available on the NASA site, okay, and in one or two other places, okay. Now, I'll do a recording later on to explain exactly why, or rather to explain the long unfortunate history of chairpersons of the electoral board, okay. But for now, let's get down to the more important business at hand. Now, the winner of the 2017 presidential elections, according to data available in the IEBC servers, is Raila Amollo Odinga. According to NASA, the results you're seeing on the IEBC site are all fiction, numbers, I don't know from where. Okay, what is on the IEBC server is based on what has come in from the polling stations. Okay, now this should not come as a surprise to close analysts of the political scene. Over the last few hours, I've had a lot of problems with the NASA supporters whose minds stopped working, naturally, because of the emotions involved. Okay, looking at the results that were being brought in and being told to us that the genuine results, it was obvious those were cooked results. Okay, number one, it was impossible for the kind of votes that were being put forward. We even had particular constituencies whereby the wrong candidate won in the wrong person's stronghold, and so on and so forth. All this information you have. But most of all, maybe for somebody, this is more obvious for somebody like me who's on the ground, the results did not make any sense, and I think I've emphasized this in past recordings. I don't favor any side, but I will not support anything that does not make any sense, and I will not support fraud. Okay? The position now is that IEBC seem to be threatened by the powers that be. IEBC seem to be in some kind of trouble. IEBC seem to have been hijacked and have been prevented from announcing the genuine results. Okay? Fortunately, we have some very brave Kenyans who have managed to sneak this information out of the IEBC servers and pass it on to NASA. Okay? Of course, now it's just a matter of time before the law takes its course, or well, I don't talk about the other alternative. Okay? But the law should take its course, and we should have the winner of those elections announced. Now, I'm not a supporter of NASA, but I'm not a supporter of fraud. Okay? Let us have the genuine winner of these elections announced as soon as possible in order to limit tensions in the country. Okay? In later recordings, I'll be breaking down the figures why Raila won, okay, and why it was very obvious that he was the one who was going to win these elections. I'll be breaking down and crunching those numbers for you, because I do not want to be in a position whereby I'm just a choir boy, just announcing things for the sake of announcing them, or maybe I just somebody from the NASA side who's trying to announce some propaganda. I'm going to break it down to you, right down to the nitty-gritty of it. And I will also mention, well, I've already been talking about many blunders which Jubilee made in these elections. There's no way they're going to get away with those blunders, okay? And I warned Jubilee supporters very early on that some of these political blunders were nursery, kindergarten stuff. Things you don't do in politics. You don't do a cleanup of the party when you're going to an election. You don't do that. Anyway, etc., okay? And there are a lot of other things. But for now, I think we still need to pray for our country, that reason will rule, and that the law will take its course, and that the proper and rightful elected president is sworn in right, according to the law, and that we follow our constitution to the letter. A constitution which we fought for, a constitution which Kenyans poured blood for, okay? I pray that it is followed to the letter, and the rightful winner of the 2017 presidential elections, like him or hate him, but the rightful winner constitutionally is sworn in as soon as possible, okay? Let the will of the people, as I said earlier on, if the people of Kenya decide to choose a Chokora as president, that is their prerogative, okay? So let the law take its course. Let's swear in the 5th President of the Republic of Kenya. I take this early opportunity to congratulate His Excellency President-elect Raila Amollo Odinga. I appeal to NASA supporters that you do not celebrate the way Jubilee guys were. We have a country to look after. We must remain one country. This is the time to embrace unity. This is the time to embrace our brothers and sisters in Jubilee. Okay? This actually, as a very wise person in Club 1999 pointed out, it is not a time for celebration. It is a time for work to start. Okay? It is, when you get a job, it's not time to celebrate. There's a lot of work to be done in our country. There's a lot of healing to be done in our country. I trust that the truth, justice, and reconciliation, that's very close to my heart. If you look at the Kumekucha blog, has been close to my heart for many years. His Excellency, the President-elect, has promised that when his government takes over, he's going to look into that. He's going to work on it immediately. And I just pray that all that goes through. I pray that all will be well for Kenya. Yeah. God bless Kenya. And I pray that all of us remain united. Yeah. Please, NASA support us again. Let our celebration embrace our brothers and sisters in Jubilee, even as we wait for the official announcement. Okay? I don't have more than that to say right now. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.